Hi everyone, welcome to the CBoom Show. I'm Chris, and what we're trying to do here is help you make a pick, cover a spread, win a ticket or two. First things first, shout out to our sponsor, Tata's Hot Sauce Emporium. Brings that flavor to your table. I know I love it, I throw it on everything. And yeah, it's great sauce. Make sure you go to the shop and tell them CBoom sent you. You all remember Alex from Road to a Million?
Hey guys, glad to be here. This week's episode is going to be exciting. Huge news coming at you. Some craziness happened last week. We're going to check it all out and hopefully use that info to build better tickets this week.
Happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Here we go. All right, guys, before we get started, something to look forward to over the next roughly, it's hard to say, it could be anywhere from 3 months to 12 months. Apparently, the government has maybe going to make it okay for casinos to hold single sports bets.
This is huge. It's
unbelievable. And to top it off, right here in Toronto, Woodbine is saying that they're ready and they can host these bets right away. So that's what's pushing it to happen soon. I believe right now it's Ontario, BC, Saskatchewan, and one other province have sent letters in saying that they're okay with it going on in the province. It's going to do so much opportunity for everybody and so much for the province. It's great.
To be honest, it's a huge first step. I mean, as soon as these casinos, like this is what Vegas does, there's a lot of places you can play sports bets right now. And by not having the government and these casinos able to do it, people are forced to go offshore, online, stuff like that. So, yeah, you're right. This isn't just a, hey, now we can place it here. This is good for the economy.
It eliminates the shady guys in the black market holding shady bets, putting a lot of risk on people. And it's just going to make it a safer world for everyone in the sports world.
Absolutely. They can be held accountable and much more easily. It's going to be a lot safer system. I love it.
Now, that being said, I know what you guys are thinking. These guys are the government. We are in no shape or form the government pro-line associated with or do anything with other than use the system to make our bets with. But we are not affiliated with or associated with any betting organization, just to make it perfectly clear.
We're just good at betting. Kinda.
We like what we do.
We like gambling. That's about it. But to be honest, I think it's a good first step. It's even a step away. I mean, it's think of it, Vegas. Like, I mean, if we get one, how long until we're able to parlay? I mean, it's going to be one of those.
It might be right away, actually.
Exactly. It's going to be one of those things where it just makes sense as long as it's done right the first time.
So it's exciting. But that being said, let's move on to our week. Here we go. Lots of action coming up. I know a lot of you are thinking off the hop, where's Peter? He's collecting his money for the bet he wanted to make with CBoom. If you guys remember last week, I called the Leafs to win 5 straight, starting with Tampa. They beat Tampa. They beat, after that, Florida. They beat San Jose. Tonight they're going to be playing... they beat... I said San Jose. They beat Vancouver. Tonight they're playing San Jose. And on Thursday they're playing LA. It's exciting. They're going to win all 5 games. I'm really excited. It's going to be a good opportunity. And yeah.
And another good thing about the 5 game, if you're really thinking they're going to win all 5 games, that leads to amazing live bets. If you can get on there and do live bets during the game, the Leafs aren't known to be a powerhouse exploder. So there may be times when they get down. If they get down at all, those odds are going to get better. If you're just doing a 1-game live bet, you could easily make a couple of bucks multiple times throughout that game. Just to come back, +1, +2.
It's exciting. I can't wait. These 5 games, the live betting, it's great. A couple other hot teams to look forward to. Boston, Pittsburgh, and Vegas. Boston right now is 41, 13, and 12. Absolute fire. Unreal. You could play them for the next 4 or 5 games straight. I know they're up. We're watching the games right now as we're recording Tuesday night. They're up 1-0 over Tampa, and it's just unreal. It's a great game. I called Boston again. You've got Pittsburgh next. They are 0-6. So going in tonight, 0-6 for a top-tier team like Pittsburgh. You want to take Pittsburgh over Ottawa, -2, -3. As high as you could take that, you know they're going to come back and smash. Right now it's actually 4-1 Pittsburgh in the game. I've got Pittsburgh -3. I'm excited. It's a lot to look forward to. 0-6. Now look forward at the next 10. So right now they're playing Ottawa. They've got to look forward to Buffalo, Washington, and Carolina. Those are a couple of top teams, a couple of tough teams. How's it going to go? Maybe take a look at Pittsburgh after these 10.
I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch. 0-6, you know they got to come back. Really, in the NHL, no team is going to go like 0-50. You know what I mean? It's going to be...
You never know.
I mean,
There's always that Cleveland.
There's Cleveland. But that's different. That's a different story. But in the NHL, the competition's good. So, for them to come back, definitely.
Oh, they're a contender for sure. But let's see what happens over the next few games. And then you've got Vegas. I know you like Vegas a lot.
Like Vegas. Good record, 36-23 with a good home record. I mean, to be honest, Vegas came out just shining when they first introduced that team. That team has a lot of momentum behind them, a big rep, and I think they're kind of intimidating to get on the ice with. Not even if they're just a bigger team or whatever, it's just they have that, especially at home, that hometown crowd pumps Vegas. Vegas is a city of energy, man.
It's a good team to watch, especially at home, like you were saying, over the next few games. I'm excited. But that is enough of hockey. One key game I want to talk about in basketball coming up on Thursday.
What game is that?
Houston Rockets. They are at home, going to smash the Clippers. I say smash, however, it's going to be win by about 3 or 4. Houston at home -1 is what I'm predicting. Now, keep in mind, this is a great game. It's going to be a fun game to watch. And going forward, come on.
Houston's not bad.
Russell Westbrook, James Harden, my
dynamic duo.
There we go. Why not? Now, with basketball, I'm only talking about one game because with basketball right now, a lot of the games are up and down. I like playing the underdogs. There's different dogs every day. Just kind of having fun with it right now. That being said, here's some real opportunity with golf. A couple, 3 tournaments I want to talk about real quick here. You've got the U.S. Open. Rory McIlroy to win it is 7.5. Tiger Woods is 13. 2 key players. For the PGA Championship, you've got McIlroy at 9 and Tiger Woods at 17. And the Ryder Cup, USA at 1.66. I'm excited, USA all day. Let's do it.
This is what I'm talking about when I talk about huge odds. Like, if you took any of these odds, you can technically make. If you take McIlroy there, he pays 7.5. You could make 7 10-point bets or 10-unit bets and still come out a winner, even if he's the favorite at 7.5. If you go with Tiger Woods, that's 13. Why not take the first top 5 guys at 10-point bets or whatever unit you want to put in on it? And then you can always max out. You come in with a safe little win, or if you see like the rocky week we had last week.
Anything can happen in golf, but that's one way to look at it. Personally, I'm going to be taking Tiger Woods in every event. I think he's got another couple in him for the next few years. I like McIlroy as well, and
see, you put like maybe 100 on Tiger, and put another 100 on 2 or 3 other people, and you have 3 or 4 in the top 5 covered. If any of them win, You're laughing because they pay 7.5.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity there.
Yeah, also a good multiplier.
Yeah, definitely a good thing to parlay with if you're confident in those picks. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna have a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
We take pride in the flavor. Tata bring flavor to your table. Please come and try our championship pineapple medium. It's with Scotch bonnet and pineapple. It's so sweet, so lovely. But just let the kids know, at home that the hot sauce is not the kind of hot sauce that's gonna kill you. It's not. We take pride in the flavor. If you heard about my super deluxe cocoa bread, your extra old cheddar cheese, got mayo, oregano, house-made Tata hot sauce, lettuce, tomato, salt and pepper, patty, and a mountain of house-made, baked, sauteed, and steamed jerk chicken. Please come visit us here at the Tata Hot Sauce Emporium at 219 Rexley Drive, close to O'Connor and St. Clair.
All right, guys, welcome back. Here's some action-packed UFC action for you. Alex, take it away.
We had a crazy UFC fight night over the weekend. It was...
Talk about crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the Twitter, but I blew it up. That's for sure. I was disgusted. Keep in mind, CBoom_ca.
I've never seen such rubbish. The three, like the main event, the co-main event, and the fight that was supposed to be fight of the night, which was prior to them both, just... Okay, why don't we start with that one? Because it's the furthest away. Yeah. Ion Cutelaba versus Magomed Ankalaev. Sorry if I mispronounced that. His name is ridiculously hard for me to pronounce. That fight was supposed to be fight of the night. Ion runs in, decides even before the fight starts, I'm just going to push Magomed. Just, why not? It's 30 seconds to fight. Let's just start with a push. The ref has to separate him. Security comes in real quick. I thought the fight was over before it begins. The ref finally gets it started and goes, you guys can fight. Then decides, no, you know what? I changed my mind. No. Early stoppage. Ion got hit in the head once.
It was a body kick to a blocked head kick,
blocked punch, missed punch.
Not even that much. And then they call it TKO.
Yeah, it was... But if you look, Ion looked a little wobbly, but it was clear rope-a-dope. He was fine.
He was swinging for the fences. He was completely fine.
Not a knockdown. 30 seconds in, you got top competitors. The ref decides, I'm going to call it so early that the entire crowd booed. Everyone at home booed. Everyone in my house booed.
It was pretty rough, that's for sure. Let's move on from that one. That was pretty upsetting.
Yeah, the ref thought the same thing. And the next one, don't worry, I won't call it no matter what.
This was offside. It was a little bit disgusting how far they let things go. And I know
Felicia Spencer and Zara Farn. Oh my God!
But Felicia Spencer should have just got up at some point and said enough's enough. But then again, like Masvidal says, until the ref pulls me off, you don't stop.
Was that last punch necessary? It was 100% necessary because the ref didn't stop it. But I mean, Felicia on the ground, just those elbows came right in. Just destroyed Zara. Just her face was mashed. She was out twice before the ref decided to finally call it. And you could tell afterwards, if you were watching, when they went to raise the hands of the winners, her entire orbital on one side was so collapsed that it was stretching side of her face. It was
disgusting. Not something to just... Yeah.
Wow. And then the main event of the evening... Okay, I'll give it to Figueiredo. He came in with a good knockout of Benavidez, but he missed weight.
What's the point?
What did he do? He went from the number one contender to the number one contender. And actually, Joseph Benavidez could still claim that he's the number one contender because Figueiredo missed weight. And guess what Joseph Benavidez's doing? Claiming he's still the number one contender because Figueiredo missed weight. So
if you can't make weight, how can you fight for a title? How can you defend a title?
Are we going to have a rematch? Or are both guys now not going to fight? And we're going to have the number 3 and number 4 guy go at it? Like
either way, who cares about those guys right now? At that point, when you're missing weight and stuff, it's not worth it. I don't like to give those guys my attention. If they're not going to focus enough on the fight or females to make weight.
Yeah, to be honest, I found that whole fight night to be garbage. Hopefully this next one coming up will be a lot better. Big main event, Romero versus Adesanya. Adesanya, the style bender, the champ. Huge reach, huge height. Romero,
Did you see Romero's backflip in the press conference? It was amazing.
Oh, to the splits?
Yeah.
Look, that dance contest.
In tight, skinny jeans.
If this were a dance contest, I would give it to Romero all day. But Adesanya's got that reach. He's got that style. I feel like, it's not a walk in the park by any means. But I'm going to give it to Adesanya.
I like Romero. I like Romero by knockout.
Romero by knockout. Romero tends to get a little tired if he can't get that. That 5-round fight goes a little long for him.
Hey, but any one of those punches from him will knock anyone out. He just has to land
true.
one.
So true. He's got that
I like
muscle.
Romero by knockout.
You were also talking about Joanna.
I like Joanna a lot in this, actually, simply because she's lost so many title fights in the last, 4 fights she's had. She's won 1 and lost 3 title fights. She's due for a win.
And they're trying to give it to her.
They have to. They'll give her anyone. They gave her Rose. They gave her Valentina. Now they're giving her Welly Zhang. It's like, who do you want, Joanna? Pick anyone. But she's a big name for the sport. She brings a lot of people in. I didn't like her when she was fighting Claudia, when she was fighting Rose. Over the last 3 months, 4 months, she's really grown on me.
Well, you know,
and on herself.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Joanna fan, but one thing you mentioned last week was the moving of the training camps.
Yeah,
for the
actually,
coronavirus.
For this fight, it's key. I don't know how important it is to the fighters where they are, who they're around, how close they are to home, but it was moved from China for both Welly Zhang and
Jing Liang. Yeah,
Jing Liang.
I've liked Jingling for the longest time. He's going up against Neil Magny. But you're right, this move, the training camp, this coronavirus, I mean, as much as people don't want to take it as seriously as it is, it's affecting a lot of aspects. Just moving on from UFC, esports is hugely affected right now by the coronavirus. Esports is huge in Asia. The League of Legends, Asian leagues are all suspended, technically indefinitely. They have potential dates to come back in, but they can't compete. They can't go to the stadiums. They can't do what they need to do. So when you're looking at internationals, I mean, this could be huge.
It's quite upsetting. It's too bad. I know that's upsetting a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Like it's a disease that's going around, or an illness that's going around, and it's a big deal. Quarantines affect sports. They affect teams. They affect people. They affect outcomes. Do we need to start taking that into consideration? If it's really cold somewhere, maybe they get sick.
You never know.
Never know.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in this week. It's been a lot of fun here.
I had fun. I hope to see you guys next week. Win big.
Good luck. We'll be posting live at you almost every day, as often as possible, at CBoom_CA. That's on Twitter. Make sure you catch us, like, share, subscribe on YouTube, Twitter, all the above and more. Thank you so much, and good luck.
I need a blunt big enough to forget I'm here. I need some food for my thoughts and I need some wealth. I need to find my way back. I need myself.